In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on March 2nd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Wild versus Vancouver Canucks. The Minnesota Wild face the Vancouver Canucks, with both teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Wild have a 34-21-6 record, and with back-to-back wins have leaped into second place in the Central Division. The Canucks have a 24-31-5 record and are near the bottom of the Pacific Division. Both teams look to improve in their divisions, and the upcoming game looks to be a good one as a result. Minnesota is 6-1 in their last 7 games and 1-6 in their last 7 road games. The under is 5-0 in Minnesota's last 5 road games. Vancouver is 8-18 in their last 26 games and 0-8 in their last 8 games following a win. The over is 4-1 in Vancouver's last 6 home games. Minnesota is 5-0 in these two teams' last 5 head-to-head meetings. Minnesota has been playing very well recently, but has gone to overtime or a shootout in 3 straight games. Vancouver has alternated wins and losses over their last 5 games, but they are only 11-16-1 at home this year. Minnesota struggles to score goals, but they will be facing a Vancouver defense that is allowing 3.95 goals against per game. While both of these teams have had good stretches and bad ones in the past few seasons, the Wild have dominated this head-to-head rivalry, and with Minnesota desperate to catch the Stars atop the Central Division, they'll come out full of intensity in this one. In the past 5 head-to-head meetings, the Wild have a perfect 5-0 record, as well as being 5-1 in their past 6 matchups in Vancouver. So while it may be closer than the odds and recent trends indicate, this should still be a big win for the favorites. While both of these teams may have the offensive pieces needed to score plenty of goals, the defense in Minnesota has been electric as of late, and with plenty of new pieces to fit in this Vancouver team, it's unlikely that there's a lot of high-quality chances in this game. For the Wild, the under is 5-0 in their past 5 games against teams with a losing record, as well as being 5-0 in their past 5 games on the road. And while Vancouver have allowed plenty of goals lately, it's the dominant Wild defense that will take over this game as they grind out a win. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Montreal Canadiens versus Los Angeles Kings. The Montreal Canadiens were expected to be in a rebuild this season. It's gone just as bad as many expected, but with over 20 games to go, they can use the final stages of this campaign to build positive steps for the future. And on Thursday, they'll take on the Los Angeles Kings, who find themselves primed for a deep playoff run behind a deep, fun squad. On paper, this one is expected to be a one-sided affair, with the Kings sitting in second place in their division while Montreal sit dead last. But with so much fun, young talent on either side, it's bound to be a fast-paced, back-and-forth affair. The Kings are 5-1 in their last 6 games after scoring 5 goals or more in their previous games. The over is 4-0 in the Kings' last 4 games against the Atlantic. The over is 11-1 in the Kings' last 13 games playing on 1 day's rest. The Canadiens are 1-5 in their last 6 when their opponent allows 5 goals or more in their previous game. Outside of a fluky playoff run in 2020, the Montreal Canadiens have been a team struggling for years now, so it comes as absolutely no surprise that the Los Angeles Kings have the edge on them. And with the injuries and pieces the Canadiens have traded away, this game should be no different. In the past 8 head-to-head meetings in this rivalry, the Kings have come away with a 6-2 record, and in the past 5 overall, the favorite has a dominant 4-1 mark. So be confident in taking the playoff-hungry Kings in this one. So the Los Angeles Kings to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. While both of these goaltenders can be considered solid, high-end starters in the NHL in 2023, neither of them sit in the elite category, so with the deep offensive groups, there's going to be plenty of chances, with the over being 4-1 in the past 6 head-to-head matchups in Los Angeles. For Montreal, the over is 5-1 in their past 7 games following a victory, and for Los Angeles, the over is 4-0 in their past 4 games played against teams with a losing record. Los Angeles has shown some cracks in the armor as of late, while the Canadiens are always vulnerable when you have a goaltending tandem of Jake Allen and Sam Montembeault. I believe that we're marked for a bunch of goals in this one, even if it ends up being a bit of a one-sided affair. Expect plenty of goals in what should be a surprisingly competitive contest. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Blues versus San Jose Sharks. The 2022-2023 NHL season goes on with a 10-game Thursday card and brings this Western Conference clash between the St. Louis Blues and the San Jose Sharks at the SAP Arena in San Jose, California. This is the second meeting between these teams this season. St. Louis defeated San Jose back on November 10th 5-3. St. Louis is 1-5 in their last 6 games against the Pacific Division and 0-6 in their last 6 games overall, while the under is 7-1-4 in their last 12 games played on 1 day's rest. San Jose is 6-23 in their last 29 games against a team with a losing record and 21-57 in their last 78 games overall, while the over is 23-6-1 in their last 30 games against the Western Conference. This San Jose Sharks team has just one victory in their last 6 home contests, and that came courtesy of a 4-0 shutout of Seattle on February 20th. They have scored 13 total goals at home over their last 6 games, and 4 of those came in the victory over the Kraken. This team simply cannot score goals right now and has yielded 20 goals in the 5 losses. St. Louis is not the same team without O'Reilly, but they are still better than San Jose. The Blues are struggling to find an identity without their all-star, but have lost their last 3 games by 2 goals or fewer. They are keeping themselves close while San Jose is finding ways to lose. The Blues have won the last 4 meetings between these teams, and San Jose are 14-3 in the last 17 meetings. I've gone against my own rule where I say to keep fading the Blues until they give us a reason not to, but the reality is that they're the far better team compared to a Sharks team that's won just 6 times on home ice all season. This may seem like a broken record, but there is no reason to take this San Jose Sharks team at home right now. I believe that the Blues snagged the win here to snap the skid, so the St. Louis Blues money line is our full game side pick. That the total is set at this number seems a bit incredulous. While Binnington and the combination of Reimer and Kokkonen have not been great, one must consider that these teams are finding it difficult to score. St. Louis has 11 total goals over their last 6 games, while San Jose has scored 12 total goals through the first 5 games of their homestand. When playing on 1 day's rest, St. Louis has gone under in 7 of their last 12 contests, while San Jose has gone under in 6 of their last 7 when playing on 1 day's rest, and have gone under in 7 of their last 10 overall. Look for 5 goals to be scored in this game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.